Next question is from Fit Witry. What's the best way to deal with social situations where you're more fitness, nutrition focused than other people in your circle, and they may demonize you for how you go about your way of living?
Oh, God. Just don't let it affect you. Look, here's the deal. I'm going to quote someone else right now, but in a world gone wrong, speaking the truth or doing things the right way means you'll necessarily trigger people around you. Mm-hmm. So if you eat healthy and you exercise regularly, the odds are, if you're in a group of people, because the average person doesn't do that, you're going to be the weirdo. So you got to be okay with it. Don't let it bother you. I went through this a lot with my family as a kid, and which, by the way, strengthened me to the point where, because if you can deal with your family, then you go in social circles and I don't care. But I mean, my family, remember telling my family, no, I'm not going to eat pasta. No, I'm not going to do that. Yes, I need more of this meat. No, I'm going to go work out for 2 hours. Like, my whole family thought I was crazy. My mom thought I was, you're going to go to the hospital. What's going to happen here? And I had to just constantly push it and fight it. So you just got to be confident in what you're doing and accept the fact that you're going to hang out. Most people you hang out with aren't going to get it. It's just the way it is.
Do you guys feel like do you know anybody that actually subconsciously seeks this attention though? Like they
like that they stand out.
They pull their 6-pack bags out on the restaurant table and could I get someone to microwave this and they
I never went that far. Holy cow.
So I think that there's the other side of this too is like some people are just a little bit
like too
obnoxious,
prideful,
a little self-righteous about it.
Yeah, a little self-righteous about it. And I
face.
think that's also why. So and why I'm bringing this up to this person is for me, I'm always like,
I know where you're going. I see where you're going.
I'm always going to look at myself first and like, are there things that I can do to make them feel more comfortable, right? Like you don't have to. You can be a prick about it, whatever. But then I'm always trying to think like, does it come off that way? Like that I'm like, oh, I'm better than you, or look how fit I am because I do these things and you guys don't have the discipline to say no to that. And so I'm really careful about that type. Like, can I do this in a discreet way where I don't make them feel uncomfortable? I don't draw any more attention to myself, and then I still get to live my life the way I want to live my life and make the food choices I want to make. So that's first and foremost. That I would ask myself that. And then the other thing is like, if I'm not competing, which I haven't been for a very long time, these are the times when I actually break bread with them. I mean, I can eat damn near. I'm not sitting down at McDonald's with any of my friends, so I can eat at almost any restaurant and find pretty healthy choices on the menu. That
it's the difference between people saying, "Hey, you guys want to go eat pizza?" and then you reply and you go, "No, thanks.
It's not good for me."
Versus I'm not going to eat that garbage.
Yeah,
because then you make everybody else feel
right.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's all about the language, and I think that's too when you're around family, friends that are going through it, and you're and I think that's really what it is like, that food's not like, that's not going to work for me. That's not good. And like, you're just like kind of shitting on all the options around you instead of like just picking the ones that are good and not like really highlighting the fact that like, woe is me, I can't have this, or, I can't because I'm on such a great path right now.
Yes.
And it's just,
that's a good point.
It's really about how you present yourself.
I mean, it comes out to me, I want to say that I feel like that's why I understand some of the people that get all, mean about it and make you feel guilty about it because it's like
you made them feel bad.
Exactly. That's a reflection of how you're.
But there are cases where
what they are. There 100% there is the other. Because listen, I was that. I went through this. Okay, I went through this for years consistently, where I had to bring Tupperware to every family barbecue and event, and I remember this process of not giving a fuck. I'm going to bring my 6-pack back. I'm going to do it, and then getting to the point where like, oh, that just draws way too much attention to me. I don't like that. And I don't want to turn it into like making you feel guilty. And then it turned into what you were saying, Sal, which is I just like, oh no, I'm fine. No, thank you. And the only way they would even know I brought my food is if they continue to push and be like, why aren't you eating? I haven't seen you. I'd be like, I brought my own food. It's no big deal, and downplay it like that versus again, throwing it in their face, making them feel guilty.
I had one time, I'll never forget this, and I kind of regret how I reacted. Part of me is like, man, he deserved it. But I had this one of my cousins married this guy, so he's cousin through marriage, and we were at a family function, and I wasn't eating the pizza and I wasn't drinking a bunch of beer, and he kept razzing me about it. What's the big deal, bro? You can just have one's not going to mess you up. Come on, have a beer. And it's like all night he kept doing this and pointing it out, even though I was trying not to make a big scene about it. He's like, come on, your abs aren't going to disappear after one time or whatever. Anyway, finally I got mad and I walked over to him. I lifted his shirt and slapped him in the belly. And I said, this is why. And he was silent. Now I feel kind of bad about it, but he was on me all night long about the whole thing. And he shut his mouth real
Yeah,
quick.
you're going
after
to be
that.
a dick about it. I mean, that's just kind of how that goes.
So slap your friends in the belly.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the like when you have that friend who's like they just got saved by Jesus and now they're like they're a Bible thumper everywhere they go and they're it's just like it can become obnoxious. So again, if I'm this person asking this question, I'm always thinking about myself and the things I can't control.
If you really want to convert people to eating healthier, the best way to do
Just
it,
model it, man.
and just be comfortable with it.
Yeah,
Confident and comfortable with it. I was
Like, I'm just doing this for me. You know? Like that's it.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have slapped him in the belly.